and order just like random sex toys that are disgusting and then forget that I ordered them. And then Temu takes like a couple of months to randomly send you a sketchy orange package that's taped oddly. I have it in the van. I'll show you at the end of the podcast. But
Okay.
are we recording yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, never mind.
Keep going.
Too
All
late
right.
now.
So have you guys ever heard of a vajankle?
Oh,
No.
do tell.
Come to hell. Please tell me that's like an anklet that goes up to your vagina.
No. It's a rubber foot that has a vagina on the bottom of it, ribbed for your pleasure on the inside. So you hold it and the toes are all... Right, but I got to... So we were recording the second EP. We did Beach Body. And my fucking engineer and my producer is like the coolest and funniest dudes in the world. And I'm like, I got you something. And he's like, what'd you get me? I'm like, I got you something. So I handed him 2 Temu bags, and I didn't open them because I didn't want to see yet. And we sat there, and we snipped off the top, so we pulled them out, and it was oddly soft, right? I mean, like, that's the only way I could put it. Like, it felt like cottage cheese in a skin-colored bag, but it also felt quite fuckable. So...
Okay.
I got...
This is going to be the best podcast ever. We're going to get thrown the fuck out.
I told you. So I had the cognitive ability to be aware of buying a left and a right because I didn't want 2 lefties and 2 rights. And I also didn't want one because what if the poor girl couldn't walk? I didn't want to assume that she was a paraplegic or an amputee, you know? So I did the right thing and I spent the extra $4 and I had both, you know?
That's thinking. At least you're thoughtful.
Plus, I needed to spend $12 total for free shipping.
No, it's always free shipping, dude. Temu fucking rules, dude. I love it.
I love it. It's like you buy something, months later you forget about it.
Dude, I bought guitar pedals off of Temu.
I have to, yeah.
It just says delay.
Yeah.
And it delays.
It does what it says.
But it's not adjustable. There's no knob at all. It just delays at what it says it's going to do. And it doesn't do that very well either.
Oh my God, I didn't even know you could buy fucking...
Oh, yeah. Get everything.
Yeah, I got that little green fuzz pedal I have is from Temu.
Of course it is.
Is it good?
Yeah. It was all right. It wasn't anything crazy, but
No.
it fuzzes.
It was $8.
Yeah. I think it was like $9 tops.
It's like
Fine,
bucks. Who
yeah,
cares?
Actually, you know what? I believe it was I bought something else, and that was like under the free gift that came with it.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
Oh,
wait.
love...
So if you order something, you get a free gift?
It's like, yeah, if you order so much stuff, they'll let you pick one thing for free that's like, actually, in all actuality, it's like 37 cents. But they're like, this costs $67. There you go. It's free. Yeah. You just got $67 in free stuff.
I've got my Temu free gift in the van right now, and I'll show you guys after the podcast.
Is that a vajummic?
No, it's a penis shape. It's a penis shape thing. Huge. And I keep it in my creepy white van just in case somebody gets in. Oh, I forgot that was there. You know?
Yeah, steal this motherfucker.
Oh, where'd that come from?
It's right next to the bag of free candy.
Dude, it's like this long and clear purple. I was like, this is amazing.
Oh my God.
There's no way I'm not having this in my white van. I got candy in there too.
You're going to freak some fucker out that's going to rob him. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly, dude.
That's one hell of a cold open right there.
I sometimes put it in between my steering wheel, like it's one of those like anti-hijacking things. So in case somebody comes peeking, they just see a double-headed dildo.
You should mount that bitch on the hood like bullhorns. Like you're in Texas. Just have it come out and just like point outwards.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude, just
God.
like, ooh.
Oh, so fucking
I get
good.
into a fender bender and the cops have to come and I have to explain that. Like, what is this? Like, you know what that is.
It's a fender ass bender.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for you, officer. And one of your closest friends.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Gotta take this motherfucking dick.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh, fucking oh, yeah, it's so funny.
All right. Hello and welcome to the
Oh, we
Jersey
really
Shore
were
Musicians
recording.
Podcast. I'm Matt. That's Jeff.
Yes.
And we're already out of control here. We got our buddy Chaz here tonight.
Oh, golf clap.
Why don't you introduce yourselves? Let the public, all 7 people, know who you are.
All 7?
All 7, yeah.
Maybe 8 if we're lucky.
My name's Chaz. I'm a guitar painter and a guitar player. I play in a band called Tiki Tourture. Not good. Don't look it up.
No, please do.
No, it's not good. Bad music. It's toilet music for toilet people. And that's that. And I'm sorry for everything that happens for the rest of this podcast. And these gentlemen are not responsible.
Hey.
We kind of are. We brought you here.
It's your fucking fault. They told me to say everything I'm about to say.
Actually, we're going to blame fucking Chuck. This is all Chuck's fault.
Yeah, fuck Chuck.
God damn it, Chuck.
Poor Chuck.
Sorry, Charlie. I don't want
it's
Carmine getting
Charles.
mad at me.
Charles.
Yeah, as soon as you get to a certain age with this name, you have to be Charles. We've come to the conclusion. So
Well, that's like the other night at practice. I was like, do I call you Chuck or do I call you Charlie? Because, you go by both on the internet. One profile is Chuck, one's Charlie. And he's like, I don't care. And Carmine's like, you fucking call him Charlie.
Wow. Carmine's demanding.
he's just the nicest guy ever.
Yes.
Jeff, your mic stand's not working again.
Maybe you should stop fucking with it.
It keeps drooping on me.
Dude, story of my wife's life, dude.
Right? They got to make a pill for that.
No, I have a girl doctor, so I'm embarrassed, because then she's going to have to look at it. And I've got a personality, but not much.
Hung like a Smurf Village.
Super small.
All hair and helmet.
Yeah. All bag, no pipe. I'm just kidding. I actually have a super average penis, and it's an incredibly average one. It's fucking, you think of a penis, and that's what it looks like. It's that one.
Okay.
From
It's
medical
that one?
journals.
That's why you got the 4-footer in the truck because you're compensating.
Well, look, if I happen to be on the road and something happens, I want
never
to have
know
something.
what you're-
I'm a pleaser,
Yeah.
okay? If I can't perform, then I want somebody to be happy, and maybe their friend, or maybe me.
Maybe
It's
both.
got two
Maybe
sides.
both, yeah.
It's got two sides. We could share. I'm into sharing.
Sharing is caring.
I care.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus, God. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Hey,
Why are you touching my fucking
Because you never
bugs?
use the goddamn button.
Because I forget they're there.
So I'm trying to help you.
Whatever.
I mean, how they're fucking lit up in different colors.
Yeah, but I've been drinking since like 10 a.m. So
That's your problem, dude.
I
See, we
know.
gotta talk about that too.
I know.
He's out of control.
I heard that about
He's
you.
out of control.
I know. I have a
Wine
problem.
today or no?
What?
Wine today?
No, that's whiskey.
Oh,
That's why this is even
you were
more better.
preparing.
Is there like a specific day that you like to have wine?
No.
Oh,
Well, no,
Not
we've just noticed he's much more pleasant when he has had wine. But when he drinks like beer or whiskey, he gets a little angry sometimes. Yeah.
But you're putting me in a good mood. Thank you. I appreciate that.
good for you, baby.
It's my old pal.
What happens off camera stays off camera. You know that.
Well, it's in the van.
It's in the van.
You're getting a special treatment. The whole the shaggin' wagon and
Well,
everything.
I don't need a ride home.
Ride me home, dude. We're going.
You just got a pit stop on your way home.
No, we're gonna jump in Vanny DeVito and we're gonna get the fuck out of
Vanny
here.
Vanny
DeVito.
Vanny DeVito.
Very nice.
Hey, it could be worse. Could be on the rocks.
Could be.
That would suck. Somebody's going to have a pimply ass.
I already got it covered.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh
I actually
my
have a funny
God.
story about that van if you want to hear it.
Obviously, we are all ears for this story.
So again, after my brain surgery, right, I made another impulse purchase, a 1991 Dodge van.
Okay.
It's horrible. I love it, but it's horrible.
Did you paint it black with like a red stripe?
No, it's
okay.
white and it's got a big sticker I put on the back. It says church vehicle with 2 upside down crosses. People get so fucking mad. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because you know why? Because Christians have terrible insults. Horrible ones. Yeah, I had a guy pull up next to me and I was just making a left. I was taking my wife to get ice cream. Innocent as shit. And the guy pulls up to me, honk, 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 getting hard as hell with me. And I was like, all right, what's up? Like, and the guy's like, yeah, you better turn left. I'm like, fucking got me. Oh! You know, like,
I had to turn right
Fucking
into a bang.
no, I followed him for a minute. He got real scared.
Be like, why don't you come into this
Yeah.
van? Oh, you should have held the dildo. I'd be like,
I
come
didn't
on
have
in,
it there. I
motherfucker.
didn't have
Satan's
it
got
there.
better candy.
Yeah. No, I went into what I call Joe Pesci mode. You motherfucker, you know, like. After, but when I bought the van, it was also quickly after brain surgery. I had a Kia Soul. It just didn't fit my personality, and
Too many hamsters.
too many
They got stuck?
hamsters. Yeah, and the dildo just would not fit. No matter where I put it, it just didn't seem right. It would roll off the frontal console. It didn't sit right on top of the rear view mirror. It wasn't right. So I got the van, and the dude that I bought the van from was in Long Branch. So I hit him up while I was in a fucking hospital.
And he already had one in there. So he's like, it fits perfect.
You can hold 2, 3 of these. Don't worry about it.
So much worse. So much worse. So I reach out to the guy. I'm like, hey, like I'm interested in the van. I'm getting out of the hospital in a couple of days. He's like, yeah, sure. You know, it's like Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, no, I'll pay full price. It was $4,500. I just sold the Kia. I had $3,000 for the Kia. So I was like, got him. So I show up to this dude's house a couple days after brain surgery. Days after brain surgery. The fuck. And I meet this guy and he shakes my hand like this. Right? He comes in. Right? He gives me one of these and he looks at me. Like deeper in the arm because you got little baby arms. Yeah, it was like deeper in the arm.
Little baby. Oh, cute little baby arms.
Did you guys know that about Jeff? He's got little baby arms. And he looks at me in the eyes. He goes, how you doing, brother? Now, I have a mustache as a white guy. I'm a portly white guy with a mustache. So men look at me differently a lot of the times where they say brother and I don't like what they think it means, right? It's not like a bro thing. It's kind of clanny. I didn't like it. I was uncomfortable.
What if he was like a big fucking Hulk Hogan fan?
What's up, brother?
He might have been, but he wasn't. He was
more Fu Manchu than
yeah.
mustache.
So I'm like, cool, man. Like, whatever. He goes, what service were you in? I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, what branch of military were you in? I'm like, I was in the Army. How the fuck did you know that, dude? I was like, all like, on my medication. I literally had my brain scooped out 5 days before. I did. I'll show you pictures of that, too.
Nice.
And, yeah, it's gnarly. And, I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like playing nice because I wanted the van. And my wife is sitting in the passenger seat. I'm taking it for a drive. Should not have been driving. And he's sitting in the back, kind of kneeling close to the passenger seat, like in the middle there. And I was just like trying to focus because it was kind of like driving drunk after brain surgery, but legal and fun. And, and he's like just in my ear and kind of close to my wife. And I was like, I want the van, like whatever we have to do. I gotta
deal with this. I want the van.
Whatever we have to do, I want the van. I like it. I really like it. And he's like, brother this, brother that. And he goes, well, make sure you get yourself a handgun now. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, how do you know I didn't bring it to get a free van? Because that's how you get a free van. You bring a handgun while you're on the road. That guy, you don't know.
Or a 4-foot dildo.
Or a 4-foot dildo. It's 18 inches.
Just one club him upside the head with it.
I'm going to have to bring it on camera if we keep talking about it.
Just slap it right down on the table.
It's so real, though. That's the thing. Like, you're going to hate it. And so I'm like, I'm talking to the dude up, and he's like, hell yeah, brother, how about your service? And I'm like, hell yeah, brother, service, Army, construction, like whatever. And he loved me. He's like, I'll tell you what, I'll take $500 off the top. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah, brother. I'm like fucking with it. I'm like, I love you, America. Fuck yeah. And the guy so I got the van for $500, realistically, right? So I get the van, I get it home, I park it, I heal up a little bit, and I'm like ready to go. So I go to the DMV in Toms River to get it, plated up and all that jazz. And then I noticed the steering wheel is like humming at me. So I was like, it needs power steering fluid. I could fucking do that. No problem. So I get closer to Wall Township and I go to the AutoZone. And I'm just like, I got the stuff inside and I go outside. I'm just like filling up the reservoir or whatever. I'm just chilling. It's a nice day. It's great. I'm happy not being in a hospital. And this dude pulls up in this dope ass fucking Bronco. It was super sick. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I say to the dude, he's like my age. I'm like, dude, that Bronco's fucking tight. That thing's sick. He goes, thanks, bro. Tell me something. Did you get that from a dude in Long Branch? And I'm like, yeah. How'd you know? He goes, dude, my wife and I looked at that thing, loved it. But we didn't get it. We couldn't get it after we found out what he did in it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right. And left me with that and walked inside. And just left me with my dick in my hand, and I've got the fucking front of the van open.
Just free falling.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at the van, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, what did this guy do in this white van? It's very creepy looking, and that's what I like about it. The guy goes in there. He's in there for 25 minutes. I swear, he's like every scratch and sniff, air sniffer. He must be in there just like playing hacky sack or some shit. I don't know, man. But I'm waiting. I'm not fucking leaving until I know. Don't fucking leave somebody with that.
Yeah.
So
that was planned.
So it must have been, dude. If it was, that guy is the fucking man. So he comes back out. I'm like, dude, what the fuck was that? He's like, what? I'm like, what did the guy do in the fucking van I bought, man? And he's like, oh. No. I'm like, dude, what did he do in the fucking van? Oh, yeah, when we found out that he stormed the Capitol in it, we just couldn't get it. And I'm like, fuck. And then I look at it, and it's like he painted the wheels blue, and he put a red pinstripe down the middle, and it's white. I'm like, oh, it's a Millennium timepiece. Like, I have a piece of history. It's got to be on a bunch of watch lists and stuff like that. And I'm not that guy. You know, I'm not like the fucking Storm the Capitol dude. I'm wearing a fucking Luigi Mangione shirt right now. I'm like, I'm the opposite of that guy. I still like people getting hurt, but just the right people. You know? But I started thinking, I'm like, I was getting nervous. I'm like, I got to be on a watch list or something. So then I decided, like, names. Now it's funny. Right? So I was calling it the GASM, the GASM, right? The Great American Scream Machine. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I could call it the Patriot Missile. I'm like, that's fucking amazing. But my wife hated it. She's like, we got to give it a better name. I'm like, how about Vanny DeVito? And that's what we stuck with.
Okay.
But my van stormed the Capitol. It's a Millennium timepiece. So I don't know what you guys did in your vehicles, but mine has taken steps.
I went to work.
Yeah.
Mine did too, bro.
I played golf.
Yeah, you like freedom? You're fucking welcome, brother.
You're welcome, brother.
Jeff got smashed into by some freedom today.
yeah. It's not over yet.
You fucking better be. I'm fucking done right now.
Did you get rear-ended today?
Yeah.
He experienced the demolition derby known as Lakewood.
Yeah. Special.
I'm not talking about that.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying anything.
No, don't, because I don't want it getting out. And when like something happens, I don't want it pegged on us.
Pegged?
You do have a van,
See,
right?
you say the word peg, he's like, oh.
It's a peg.
So
Oh,
that's
wait a
what-
minute. No, I'm in.
He's like, I got to go to the van. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, it's harder than a Korean math test. I'm getting dizzy from losing blood.
You really just said a Korean man.
They have the highest scores in the world.
Yeah, I just saw that. There was like some, it was like 6 point something IQ
brilliant.
or 106. I
Yeah,
don't know
Korean
what the
children
fuck.
are better guitar players than we are. No matter
course.
what,
Yeah.
they're 6. And they're mathematician geniuses. They're mathematic geniuses.
Yes.
So everybody over there's better than us because we're pretty stupid over here.
We are pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like the Carl's Jr. of the world, you know? Like, we know it's there, but
Yeah, nobody really goes there.
we're like a Waffle House.
Do not speak bad about Waffle House.
Why? What's wrong? You like
Can you
Waffle
say that's
House?
good about Waffle House.
Waffle House is great.
Why?
Is it, though? What do you
All
mean?
fucking banged up. You just roll in there. It's the best.
So is it Denny's, but nobody fucking admits it.
Is there even a Denny's around here
I
anymore?
don't know.
Yeah. Did they go out?
I think they sold most of their shit.
I think the only one I know of is down by like Atlantic City.
Poor Denny's.
Yeah, no. It was great. You could have the Grand Slam whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spent many a nights at Denny's at like 3 o'clock in the morning, just fucking banged up, eating French toast and shit.
As one does.
Oh my God. So, sorry. On a side note, so speaking of getting banged up every night, they're fucking closing the Fridays down.
Oh,
Tom's
yeah?
River Fridays closes on February 27th.
It's like a chapter of your life.
It is. I have to like probably get dressed up in a suit and shit and go
You
like
go there and
go to the
pour one out
wake
for the homies.
to the wake and just be like, oh man, sorry guys.
Are you a Fridays guy?
I was back in like
Okay.
the early when I was in my 20s.
Okay. All right.
It was
I'm
cool
not
back
judging.
You
then.
know, back in the 1900s.
Yeah, I
the
say that all the time. It
1900s.
was the 1900s, dude.
But
So
it was
that's
great. Like we could smoke and fucking do whatever we want. Leave 4 or 5 in the morning.
Like 50-year-old moms that just got divorced from their rich husband, so you get them to pick up your bar tab kind of thing.
Yeah.
She's like, my name's Debbie. You're like, oh.
You got a pretty mouth.
Your back of your hand looks like a basketball.
I could show you a video. Be like, hey, dude, that's my watch.
Did you guys like having a podcast? Because I'm going to fucking ruin that.
I don't really
All
care.
right, well, let's get back to the music.
What's you know? Every once in a while, you got to have a little comedy
Oh,
hour.
I know. We did. Well, I'm sure we will again. Tell us how you got into painting guitars and doing all that.
Yeah.
What do you go
All
by?
right.
You go by Dr. FrankenFlake, right?
Dr. FrankenFlake, yeah. Painting
Sounds like
guitars,
it sounds like a cereal.
kind of.
Yeah.
I love fucking cereal, man. Not like actually, but I love cereal, man. Yeah, so actually going back to Billy, right?
Okay.
This ties in. So I worked at a place called Rec Signs, and they were down the street from where I was living at the time in Neptune City. Yeah, Neptune City. And I was driving by and I saw the Asbury Lanes sign outside on the back of this truck. And I knew they were selling the lanes to some like TGI Fridays looking bullshit, you know, and like, I was really sour about it because I used to fucking rip 8 balls in the bathroom. And I was just really sad because that's where I learned how to mosh and say bad words and all the things that make punk. And I got upset and I just decided to pull over to the side of the roads and give it the fucking finger and take a picture. And that Billy came out while I was doing it. And I was in another dope van. I'm creepy, always have been. And Billy came out and he's like, hey, what are you doing, man? And I'm like, oh no, I'm just fucking giving the finger to that sign. you looking for a job? And I'm like,
Well, yeah.
yeah, why not? So he told me that the shop is hiring. Then I met Billy and I went out, but it got a little slower and they put me in the shop doing metal work. And I'm like, this is so cool. Like I'm like welding and like just doing all sorts of rad sign building shit. And eventually they needed something painted. And I had never held a paint gun before. And they're like, yeah, just mix this with this and just spray the gun. Wear a mask maybe. I don't know. So, and they
Huff
put
that shit hardcore.
If you want to.
Oh yeah, I'm a paint huffer hard, dude. I'm dumb as hell. And then, I just sprayed my first line and I was like, this is my favorite thing I've ever done, ever. It was like better than my first kiss. It was better when I found out that mom and dad didn't care about each other anymore and they're staying together for me. It was the best thing that's ever happened to me because I didn't get 2 Christmases, but it was a good feeling. And
2 Christmases would have probably been better.
not bad, but not better than painting. So like I kind of kept with that. Like after the sign shop, I went to a paint shop and I was like, I really like this. I want to learn more about this. And then COVID hit and everything just fucking immediately. But we were getting those Donnie bucks. We were getting the stimulus checks and all my friends were buying gear. And I was like, I want to buy an air compressor and a paint gun and a couple of, pints of paint. And let's see. I rented out a paint booth from a buddy and I just bought a bunch of like cheap, shitty Strat bodies. Some of them were like beaten up and some of them were new. And I would just like take the paint off of them and just start from scratch. And I was like, just going for it, man. I just wanted to give it a couple shots and see if it was any good. I've always wanted to paint guitars and I just thought it was a cool thing. And I noticed that nobody was shooting metal flake or glitter for guitars, right? And I just thought that trashy 70s look was so rad, like it's so sick. So I got another gun that had a big enough nozzle to shoot the flakes because they're fucking huge and they'll jam up any other gun. So I hit it a couple times and I finally did it right. Because if you do too much, it just like runs and it looks terrible. And I finally got one to sit right. And I walked away from it and I let it dry and you have to come back the following day for a clear coat. And I was like, oh, that looks stupid, because it's not shiny like a clear coat, right? Then I came back and I shot a real thick layer of clear coat on it and walked away again for the other day and came back the next day. And as I was opening the paint booth door, the sunlight got in and it hit me in the fucking eye. And I was like, oh! And I was like, that's the coolest shit.
Whoa.
No, it's all better. I love you. So the sunlight hit the guitar and it fucking flipped me in the eye. And I was like, this is amazing. I want to do this forever.
Here we are.
Here I am.
Here I am.
Yeah, now I'm painting trashy paint jobs on guitars and motorcycles and painted some dude's boots one time. Like, I was just getting into it and like I just love it, so that's literally how I started. I just haven't stopped, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that got me into wrapping amplifiers and Tolex and all sorts of wacky shit, like as shit that nobody else wants to do.
True.
And it costs a fortune, dude. I'm not cheap, and like I do a good job, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
So during COVID, everyone had money, just toss at it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll do it. I'll just swing and paint. So yeah, it started with building signs and fabricating signs and metal work and stuff like that. And then COVID hit and I taught myself how to paint with the YouTube videos and all that because there's no excuse to not know how to do anything anymore, dude.
It's like us in a podcast.
Just look it up.
Yeah, we have the internet. Yeah. So I taught myself with that shit. I never had a real lesson, And then COVID was winding down and there was a shop in the Atlantic Highlands that paints art pieces for famous artists so they can say it's theirs. Because I don't know if you knew this, but the art field, it's just money laundering.
Yeah.
It's just fake money laundering. It's amazing. But it's a talented, it's talented work and every artist is real. So like I was painting this ugly furniture that looked like the fucking Flintstones or something. So I actually got a chance to do like professional work, which is rad. And that just made me look at things differently and escalate from there. And then I quit. And then I did it for myself again.
Okay.
And it's fucking rad.
It's rad.
It's rad, dude. I love it.
So you just doing stuff for yourself then is rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Instead
tricky.
of talking or having to deal with somebody else's
Yeah,
bullshit.
'cause fuck them.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it's just weird that I've they art pieces that I painted in art museums. When I go to visit them, I have to stand behind the line. But they don't realize I dropped that shit like 6 times. They don't know. But yeah, I got like a fucking muscly security guard like, sir, stay behind the line. And I'm like, you're right. You're right.
No problem.
You're right. Sorry, sir. I think at some point I had a piece in the Louvre in fucking France. Like, Yeah, I'm esteemed.
Well, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
That's the most distinguished guest we've had yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I almost feel underdressed.
You should be wearing something better. I wasn't going to say anything, but I
well,
noticed.
Thanks. I'm glad you're so judgy.
Well,
Next time I'll be in a fucking suit for you.
at least the tuxedo T-shirt.
No, I don't have
At the very least.
I'd rather wear the real thing.
It would be cool.
I'm going to go all out next time.
They should make tuxedo bathing suits.
They should. Which I guess it would be just like a wetsuit.
They should make a tuxedo wetsuit.
They should. You should.
There you go. Good. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
Paint the wetsuit.
Paint wetsuit material?
It's neoprene. Why can't you?
It has to be able to stretch. I'll figure that out.
I'm sure there's a paint that stretches.
A lot of things stretch.
Here we go.
Hey!
And we're back.
But yeah, that's how it all started. Now I'm still doing it.
Okay.
Not as busy as I was during COVID, but I'm steady. I take in like 6 or 7 guitars every 2 months. You know,
What's your turnaround time on a guitar?
depends. You know, like some people come in, they're just like, "Yeah, this is my black guitar. I want it matte," and I'm like, "All right, I'll get it to you like 2 days."
Okay.
You know, and then some people come in and they're like, "So you ever like done gold leaf before?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, so I want a 5-point burst only in this part, and then I want this to have a racing stripe of flakes, and then this and this and this, and I want to do a nitrocellulose." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've never turned a fucking guitar away." You know, and I always tell people like, "I've never done it before, but I'll try it." And usually it turns out pretty good. And if it doesn't turn out good, I give it to you for free. You know, like I'll sand it down for you and paint it whatever color you want. You know, so I don't mind losing money for the sake of learning, you know?
True.
You know, but if it's like a super duper complicated paint job, I think 4 or 5 months, you know?
Okay.
And usually when people have guitars and pieces, they're not really in a rush to put it back together, you know, because then it's got to go to the luthier and get set up anyway. So, yeah, a flake job, like a single color flake job, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Depending on the
What's the harder part? Sanding it down or?
Yeah. The hardest part of painting in general, no matter what you're doing, is prep.
Okay.
Because if you have a guitar that somebody's been playing for like 15 years and it's like their SG or it's like their Explorer or it's like their Stratocaster, they're all very unique shapes for each of those guitars. So you have to know. Like an Explorer is very flat and it has like a small bevel edge on the side of it. So you got to make sure you sand it super flat and not sit the sander in any spots so you get dips because it's very noticeable if you do.
Okay.
And if you have a Stratocaster, you got to make sure that the titty cut, I call, the comfy boy right here.
Okay.
So my titty, you know, you got to make sure not to flatten that thing out, you know, and people feel it.
Okay.
You know, some people don't give a fuck, but I do. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's hard, but I think maybe even harder than that is the cutting and buffing process. Because you could do this dope ass paint job and like do stencil work on it and do all this dope shit. And then you shoot the clear coat on it and it looks so fucking good. And then you have to get the orange peel off of it so it looks like a car. You know, because like if you just shoot clear coat, it does look good, you know, but you have to get like the little baby bumps out of it. So you hit it with like 4,000 grits, you know, like,
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, no, it's 600, 800, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 grits. Up the grits, wet sanding. It takes a long time. And then you got to buff it, you know? So you can cut through and ruin the paint job and have to redo it, you know? So that's why I tell people it's going to take a lot longer than it actually is because I'm going to fucking ruin it twice.
You're paying for double the work, pal.
Fucking
No, I'm losing money on it. I'm like, fuck it, you know? I'm like, fuck it.
Like, I'm totally going to fuck up your guitar twice, but it's going to come out great, dude.
When you
Don't
get
worry.
it, it's going to look dope.
Okay.
I promise. You know, like I'll do it over and over and over and over again
Till it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and you know what? That's lost in our craftsmanship
Yeah.
as human
Well,
beings.
not a lot of people have passion for what they do anymore.
Nah, they don't. Nobody.
They're just
gives a
looking to
shit.
make a quick buck and be done
Yeah.
with it. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, look at shoegaze music.
it's true.
Who's gays?
Shoegaze?
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
You're doing
The
fine.
shoegazy.
You're doing
You're doing fine.
grand
Okay, cool.
shoegazy. No, you're doing fine. You don't need it. It's useless.
Okay, cool.
like
I'm just not going to bother that.
Yeah, it's like acoustic
take his word.
musicians. You know, they name the band after themselves, but it's those guys with like 5 of those guys. And a lot of reverb and a lot of delay. A lot of stuff to hide behind. It's not very good.
See, that's where I fucked up. I should have used a lot more reverb and delay
Yeah.
in my career.
You could have learned how
Should learn how to play guitar too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, no, if I had all that, I didn't need to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Probably be a lot, easier.
It would be.
Maybe
Not
it's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible, yeah.
It's the right amount of booze.
Like him, he's doing all this painting, and one day he could aspire to be that person that paints all the veins.
Paints the veins?
Yeah,
Is that a heroin?
on the dildos.
Oh.
See?
I thought you were talking about being a junkie or something.
I know, right? I was like,
sorry, I'm late. I was
You take that
painting the
that nice
veins.
phallic shape, and you give it the little purple veins and texture. And
I know how to airbrush.
he's like, shit, I've been doing that for years.
yo, order me up some Temu stuff. We're going to send it to him so he can fucking customize it.
You know what? I'll give you my address before we leave. And if I get a Temu package with something in there, I'll do something for you guys to hang up. On the house. Out of love.
Out of love. Out of love.
I don't know if it's going to be slippery when you get it. I don't know.
He's like, it might smell like shit too, but who knows?
No way, dude. I don't wipe my ass like a poor person. I use a bidet. All right?
Oh,
Gross.
jeez.
I got the cleanest.
I didn't know you were all high class like that.
Oh, yeah. I'm a
High class
painter.
hoe here.
I'm a painter. You can't paint in a dirty area. It's got to be sterile.
You gotta sandblast your asshole.
Also, I'm fat. Reach is it's not as easy. As
Limited.
Reach is limited.
Why do all that work when you just push a button? It's like pressure washing. It's fucking easy.
Oh, there you go.
Do a little dance on it.
So, all right,
the angle.
let's go back to podcast time. What's the future of Tiki?
Tiki Tourture?
Yeah. What do we got planned? You got to have some stuff coming up.
Okay, so we just released an EP on Halloween. That's like we're super spooky boys. Right now we've been changing a little bit, which is surprising to me as it is surprising to everybody else.
Smooth
right?
jazz.
Right.
Okay.
Actually acid jazz.
I was gonna say acid jazz.
Yeah, we do a lot of that. No. So we've been thrash, fast, offensive, dog shit music, right?
Shoegaze elevator music.
Now we've just decided, like, no more distortion, shoegaze. So, we're doing a lot of that. I've actually gotten a really nice pair of capris that changed everything.
Oh, cool.
It's so cool because my ankles are real good. This not so much. My ankles. Wow. Beautiful. I have beautiful ankles. Nice tits, too. No, we've been kind of dabbling a little bit in doom, which I didn't see coming. I love doom metal.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm like really into like Bongzilla and like Weed Eater and obviously Sleep and all of the iterations of that. Like I'm really into that stuff. And like I never had it in me, And one day I was just kind of fucking around with my guitar and I got a fuzz pedal and I was just like, let's see what happens. I've never been a fuzz guy. I've always found it to be one of those pedals you hide behind. It's, easy to make mistakes but sound cool. I've always been like clean distortion, thrashy. And I just came out with this riff. It's like, and it was slow and it was mean. And it was just one of those like, like everyone's got a farts face. Everyone's like, And like whenever we play it, it's like a big opener and everyone's
You
just
can
like,
watch everybody's buttholes just pucker a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, not to toot my own horn, but I could play guitar okay, and like I could play like 1,000 more notes in this thing, but it doesn't need it. It's like the first time I wrote something where it's like, no.
It's good.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then ever since we wrote that and we recorded it and I heard it back, it's an instrumental. Everyone's like, oh, put vocals to it. I'm like, don't touch it.
Yeah.
I guard it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's called Doom Patrol. And because Dawn Patrol is when you go surfing at dawn. And we're a fun surfy band. And so I called it Doom Patrol. And I didn't put any lyrics to it. And I never will. But ever since then, I've just been like looking for thrash, galloping, like Maiden meets Municipal Waste type Dick Dale shit that we always did. And it's just not there right now. And I'm getting nervous. Like, is Tiki Tourture changing too much for me to be
You're evolving.
Right. But I've always stuck so strong to that. And it makes me nervous. Like, should I make two bands out of it with the same dudes? Like, should I just like take this doomy stuff and like make it something else? Organ, add that church organ, that would be cool. Or do we keep it Tiki Tourture and just say we have...
It's like when you're in an orgy. There's two types of people. If you got a finger in your ass, do you push into it or do you pull back?
Well, one at a time. In, out. Because
I'm saying, do you pucker and pull away or do you...
Well, pucker changes the pressure.
Or you push in?
Both.
There's two types of people.
Well, you could pucker and push at the same time. It changes the pressure.
I guess.
You got something in there. Do you have a button for that?
I was looking for some kind of pucker. Oh, no, wait. Nope. Not that
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's exactly
Who
Go
are?
to the other menu.
Yep.
Go to the other menu. Hit the other menu. Switch it over.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Gotcha, bitch.
But yeah, no, we've been just doing a lot of doomy shit, like really doomy, dark, slower shit. And it's
That's great
evolved.
because when me, Chuck, and Carmine get this other thing going,
Exactly.
we're gonna have to play together.
No, I want to play with
And
Vessels.
Jeff will come see us.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right. You bullshit.
I'm part of the Jersey
The
Shore
only way you would
Musicians
go is if I
podcast.
came here and picked you up and said, Jeff, you're going.
Did you have to do that once?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you did.
I'll come pick you up in the gasm.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a ride in that fucking van.
You could sit in the back with the tripod.
Yeah, dude. Do you need a seat? No.
I'm gonna bounce over here. Don't worry about it.
I got 8 inches sticking out. I got 8 inches in there. But yeah, it's been cool. So like we recorded the last EP because albums are stupid now because it's a lot of work for people not to listen to it at all. So I try and do 5 or 4 songs per EP. You know,
Well, even EPs are non-existent these days.
too
It's all
much.
singles based.
Yeah.
Everything is singles based.
it is. But I feel like if you're paying to get set up and find your tone and all that stuff, it probably makes more sense because we've been juggling with this too.
Yeah.
It probably makes more sense to go in and record like 8 songs and just release them one at a time.
Well, that's what everybody does. They
Yeah.
go in, they record a whole bunch of songs, and then like every month or every other month they put out one new song.
Yeah.
And then once they're all released, they kind of package them as an album. Like it's like a collection.
Is that? I've been fucking battling with that with my my buddy Paul. Is that corny? Is that lame? Or is that just smart?
When we talk about it, it's almost like it's cyclical because it's almost the way it was in the 50s and 60s. Everything was single spaced back then.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's just circling back around to what it was.
Yeah, I'm being too proud.
Well, I'm the same way. I'm still one of those guys that I'll find a band and I will download their entire discography and I will listen to every album in order, and I'll find the album I like and I'll just listen to that album a couple times through over and over and over again. I'm not that guy that just like picks the one song here and
Does
there.
this one have a star next to it?
Yeah.
That's the one.
No, I'll sit down. I listen to albums.
Yeah, that's great. So do I. You know,
It's a rare thing these days.
It is. It's. I don't know. The music. I don't want to say industry because we're punk and metal, so there is no industry. You know, it's whoever will take us and whatever stage or floor.
See, a lot of people say the music industry, and it's going to offend the 7 people that watch this podcast. But the biggest problem in music today, I think, is the fans of music. No one supports music anymore. They don't listen to music anymore.
Yeah.
They only listen to what their friends or what's popular at the time. Like
Sure.
nobody goes out to discover new music anymore.
Nope. Instant gratification has ruined everything.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's if you ask me.
Like our generation, we would go to if you knew if a band that you wanted to go see was on a show, you'd go when the doors opened.
Yeah, and if
And
Rope Tree wasn't on the
you'd
bill.
see you'd see every band that played that night, even if you didn't know them,
Without a
because
doubt.
you might find a new band that you liked.
Yep.
Today, you go see the one band your friend conjured you to go see, and then you skate right out as soon as you're done. You don't stick around for any
Biggest
other band.
question.
Yeah.
Biggest question. What time do you go on? I fucking hate
I
that
lie to
goddamn-
people all
I
the
do
time.
too.
Yeah.
I do too.
I would tell them, I'll be like, we go on at 7:30. Doors open at 7:30.
Yeah.
We go on at like 9:30.
Dude, people fight for the third slot. People fucking fight for the third slot because, they get to see the first
And they fight
two
not to
bands.
play last.
Right. Like, what the fuck happened?
That
you
used
know?
to be like the prime spot.
Dude, we're playing last. That's shit. We're ready to go, dude. We're the headliner. But the thing is if you play third, the crowd is there, and then they fucking leave because they've already seen 3
You
or
catch
10
the
bands.
tail
if you're in
end
a
of the
punk
first
rock.
2 bands crowd, but the last 2 bands crowd is just getting there.
Yeah.
It's the way of the world right now.
It's weird. It's
You
weird.
can't even play a show around here anymore anyway, but
Yeah, where the fuck are you playing? It's like,
exactly.
and then like a bunch of people that we played with in the past are from like either New York or Philly or whatever. And they're like, yeah, come out to here. And like we do. And then it's just like it's like a weird room with like weird people and they just don't want to like talk to you and they don't want to move. See, that's the one thing. Like, I'm very proud to be from New Jersey. I'm very proud to be a part of the scene. I love it. Like the Jersey Shore, even, the metal militia, like this is fucking metal here. We're very serious musicians and I've lived in different places when I was in the army and I've always had a guitar with me and like, there'd always be like a good guitar player around there. There'd always be like, every town would have like a good guitar player. Like that's their guy that they'd put up front. And I'd always go and I'd see him and I don't know if it's arrogance. I don't know if I'm just like a decent guitar player or not. Like, I would always go and be kind of lacklustered. Like where I'd be like, all right, like I'm going to go see this dude who's a fucking shredder when I was living in Austin. Because that's the spot to see a guitar player, the chicken picking and all that shit. That is way cool.
And that's a music city, too.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is, dude. It's so cool. And I was playing in a punk rock band when I lived down there called Ugly Pistol. That's about a dick. And
I get it now.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Ugly dick.
Ugly
Okay.
one, yeah. Left mover. So there was always this like one dude where people were like, yo, we're playing a show with this guy. He's fucking sick. And I would never like be a John McQueen about it. Like if this guy's like a sick ass chicken picking dude, or if this dude's like a sick jazz guy, or if this is like the dude around here that plays like blues riffs like Gary Clark Jr. or something, like I'm fucking there. Because like if that guy's sick at guitar at whatever he does, I'm learning something.
Yeah.
Never be the best dude in the room. Like I would always go to different bars and stuff and like, this is the fucking guy, and I'd show up and I'm like so hyped up. I'm all the way up here. I'm like, this is the fucking shit. I'm so excited. And I'd just be like, what the fuck, man? And then I come back home and like you're just in a random bar. All of our musicians are better than everyone ever.
For as shitty as the scene is around here, there is a wealth of fucking talent.
Absolutely.
There really is.
Absolutely.
It's just no place to display it.
It's a shame. The Asbury Lanes is a fucking TGI Fridays. You love it. And then
I would, because you said Asbury Lanes.
I have a problem with spending $10 for a high life. I'm just saying, like, fuck it. And then like Asbury used to be a great spot for playing, dude. It's shit now.
Both of us grew up playing there, and it's just it's not what it was.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to edit this out.
Forever and ever, dude. I was skating Casino Skate Park when fucking Suicidal Tendencies was playing there. Like, I grew up in that fucking town. I remember what it was.
Dude,
it
like 10 years ago, I remember when Asbury got to like, it was like becoming this thing.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to a friend. I go, dude, cool, live it up because it's going to crash.
It did.
It's gonna
And
eat
it did.
itself.
It fucking did.
And all those beautiful gay men who bought up all of those bars and they just didn't give a shit and they just let it fucking rock, and they turned that fucking shitty town into something kind of rad, also kind of scary still, but kind of rad. Yeah. And then once those dudes got sick of it, they sold it out to all the fucking like big corporations that came in and just painted over all the graffiti. And that was the coolest part, like.
The best part of Asbury is like you'd leave a show and you had to actually, fear for your life a little bit walking to your car.
It was a little scary.
Yeah, it was a little scary.
Don't bring the good amp.
Yeah, you go down to like Bangs and Prospect, you got a little scary over there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a shame. But like our scene going from what it was, like as soon as I saw them demolish the Brighton, I was like, that's a sign.
Yeah.
That's a sign. It might not be Asbury, but it's Long Branch, and it was a fucking place where we could all go and play, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you didn't have any gigs lined up, you could fucking call Jacko at the Brighton at any given moment, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll put you on with a Grateful Dead cover band." Like we didn't give a shit. We didn't give a shit. Like we'll play punk rock after a Grateful Dead band, and the crowd would still be down. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is totally different, but fucking rad." So.
Well, the Brighton always had a good crowd, too.
Always, dude. And kind of like the Saint, dude. It's not a very big room, so if you get 4 people there, which is our average draw, it's a fucking packed house.
Yeah, and on a good night when you got 10, it was fucking...
Dude, what
wall
is
to wall.
Superstar.
Why is this capacity bullshit happening? Am I going to make $10 tonight? So...
No, you got to pay $10.
Yeah, no doubt. Dude, our last time playing at the fucking Saint, I'll never forget it. Scott would never learn the names of the bands that are going on. And he would always fuck up our name. I didn't think it was a very difficult name to remember, but he's fucked it up a few times. But my favorite thing is the last time we played, he's like, now on stage, Tiki Time. And I'm like, that's amazing. So I'm on
You should have come out dressed like Tim the Toolman Taylor and Al Borland with you.
I was waiting for the fucking curtains to open. Remember the curtains that would come out? You feel so sick. It's not cool. And like, I just heard him say that, and I looked at my bass player, and I looked at the bass player and the drummer, not mine. I hate that shit too. But like, I was like, he just calls fucking Tiki Time? He's like, he calls fucking Tiki Time. I'm like, all right. So I go on the stairs, like, what's up, motherfuckers? We're Tiki Time. Like, I did the whole thing. I'm like, what's up, you fucking pussies? We did the whole thing. And then I looked at the flyer that they made, and they do the checklist to see who came to see who. We were Tiki Time on the fucking flyer, dude.
Oh, my God.
So I questioned myself, like, in the emails we were going to book. I'm like, are we Tiki Time in the email? No. We just didn't take the time to care. It's like,
so you're talking about the curtain. One of my best and worst memories at the Saint is we played this show and we were headlining. We were the last band playing. Fucking place was jam-packed all fucking night long. Wall-to-wall fucking people. We get up on stage, curtain closes, we get all set up. We just got the smoke machines going.
Fuck yeah.
Open up the fucking curtain, and it's the fucking 5 people we brought. That was it. The whole fucking place just emptied out.
Yeah.
We had no idea until the curtain opened, and we're just like,
Yeah. Dude, there's 2 ways to play the Saint. You know, you're either going to have a horrible time or you were going to have the best show of your entire
oh, we had the best show. We got fucking drunk, and
lives.
those 5 people got the best show ever.
Dude, yeah, but when that place is wall to wall like that, when you actually get like a fucking drawing, you know, when that place is wall
Oh, it's
to wall,
electric, yeah.
dude, there was a feeling, like, hair on my arm standing up thinking about it. My nips look. So, but there was a fucking electricity in that room when it was the right moment, and it happened almost every other show. It wasn't rare, you know. Where you would fucking step out there and motherfuckers were locked in.
Yeah.
You know, you always had the nerds up front looking at your pedal board and looking at your amp and like looking at your guitar settings and shit. And like, there's always that dude. I love that fucking guy, by the way. Because I'm always like, because every time he's there, I fart. You know,
I was just saying, like, I hated
like,
that
how much do you
motherfuckers.
love gear? I want to know. You know, do you love gear
Can
enough
you
to
taste it, pal?
Yeah. Always like you rip a fucking nasty fart. Like, what is that? That was pizza 4 hours ago. Oh, that's my fucking Friedman. But like, you know, there was places like that. Even like the Pony for a long time. Like the Pony was one of those places where it was like,
Back in the day when they used to do the matinees and shit.
yeah, throw it at the wall, see if it sticks. You know, I mean, even like for a while, like there was spots like they used to just fucking play and they were good. Dude, Little Buddy's Hideaway. When we first started playing, we were a tiki band. So they instantly reached out to this. They're like, oh, you a surf band? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course we are. How did you know?
Definitely a surf band. They're like, all right, cool. And we would play in there. Dude, they had a snow machine, right? And that's not a Coke reference. That was in the bathroom. So they had a snowmaker. And like whenever you were on fire, because we played some monster fucking gigs in there because it was very small, and they had like tiki drinks. You get very drunk, and we had free ones. They had this one thing called the Sharknado, where it was like spicy tequila in a Slurpee. I was like fucking loved it, right? They had one called the Shirley Temple of Doom. Oh, this is so sick! And that was a cool place to fucking play. And then little by little, buddy, right? Little by little, they would just like disappear, and now there's fucking nowhere to play.
Yeah.
And if there is a place to play, like
People like us are shunned from those establishments.
No. So that's the beauty of it, right? So like, there's 2 breweries in town. There's, you know, and they're super down with having you play, super fucking down. And they're run by musicians, loved by musicians. They love the punk bands, they love the metal bands, they love the acoustic acts. They love it all.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. That's Asbury, dude. That's the whole scene right there. But the thing is you have to be done by 10 o'clock. You know, so it's an early fucking night. And at my age and my weight, I'm like, that's cool. But like, I'm not wheeling out a Marshall stack, but the room gets electric, you know, and like that's cool. But it's just those 2 places where it used to be like boom, 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 boom. I've got 8 gigs.
Yeah, you used to have the Saint, the Lanes, the Fast Lanes, you know, the Wonder Bar head shows, the Pony head shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you used to even have the beach bars and stuff that you could play at too, which are rad. Like, well, it's Seahorse now, but what was it before that? It was like right in the convention hall. Like there was just so many dope places to play, and now it's just shit. Even Salty's for a long time, they were putting on fucking killer shows. Killer. We would play there, and the fucking room would be ripping itself apart, you know. And like that was like Swank and Jay and all the fucking like it was great, you know. And they were booking really big shows in there.
Life of Agony played there.
Yeah, yeah, dude. The fucking the Subhumans played there. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, but then he, I guess, sold the place and
Yeah,
didn't pay for the place for a while or something.
Condos. Give it another year. There'll be fucking condos.
Oh, yeah.
Can't play in condos.
No. I mean, you could.
Can you?
Is that the future? Is that the
I
future?
actually
Maybe
no.
we're
In all
going
honesty, I
back to
think
house
the
shows.
breweries are.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of New Brunswick house shows are coming back, you know?
Yeah,
No,
it's
but
not-
I
they
was-
never disappeared. They've always been there.
No. I mean, they're getting bigger now, though. There's
Yeah.
nowhere else to go.
But no, I kind of feel like I've seen the brewery thing a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, it's because the breweries didn't do anything for a long time because the ABC laws wouldn't let them. And now they have free reign to actually have entertainment.
True.
Like our sponsor, Metaphorican Brewery in Stafford Township.
Fuck yeah,
And-
book Tiki Torture.
And well, we book shows there. Yeah.
Yeah, not after this.
They love us there. We can do whatever we want down
that's
there.
true. In
Loved.
the summertime, we can
Loved.
do whatever.
No, they love
Fuck
us.
now, buddy.
They give us beer.
Oh,
Speaking of that, do we have beer?
Yeah.
You want beer?
I would love one.
Go get him a beer. We can take a pause. I'll smoke a cigarette.
No, I don't want to take a pause. You just keep talking.
Okay.
Run the show, Jeff.
Sure, no problem.
What other questions do you have for me, Jeff?
So how'd that dildo?
Do you want it?
No, I don't.
If you're going outside, passenger
No,
doors
it's
open.
not going outside. It's right here. I've upgraded. I have a refrigerator in here now.
I like your fucking guitar magnets. Those are cool.
Oh, yeah. I've had this for a long time.
some, Jeff?
No, I'm good. I will take one of those fireballs, though, right there.
Nasty girl.
I am.
You are a nasty girl.
It's it's a golf thing. I
Golf?
since COVID, when like that was the first thing I would open up.
Have you always been a golf guy?
Nope.
COVID made you a golf guy.
Yeah, COVID made me a golf
I
guy.
have something to show you.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew this about me. And again, I'm going to let it slide.
Okay.
I'm going to let it fucking slide.
Okay.
But I am a card-carrying laminate member of the AMA. All right?
Okay.
Here. Fuck with it.
Love it, dude.
Fuck with it.
Mini golf license.
Yeah. I got my own number and everything, dude.
You do.
Yeah, daddy fucks.
Since
How do you feel
August-
about a peach pale ale?
I don't know, man. Yeah. Cool.
He's pale.
Yeah, it's on the summertime and my guinea ass turns brown. I get dark in the summer.
Again, thank you to our sponsors, Metaphrican Brewery.
Yes, thank you guys. We love you. We're almost out of beer though.
Is that a plea?
It's
Or
a
a
plea for
plug.
help.
Oh, they hook us up whenever we need it.
Hear that old man stretch? I'm glad that was in the mic.
No, that's us getting older and older.
Hard to play a Les Paul now. Ooh, that's fucking good. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, it is tasty.
That is
Haven't had
nice.
that one before.
That is nice.
Yeah.
You haven't drank on this thing in a while.
I know. I've been laying off the booze.
Am I doing this to you? Am I bringing you back to the bottle?
I'm trying to bring myself back around.
Be aggravating. I'm
Look
probably
what you
just doing
did.
it.
Look what you did. It's back on the bottle.
Yeah, I haven't really drank in like 6 months.
I'm glad to be here.
Glad I can help you with that.
I have that effect on people.
It's a special occasion.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that's great. Where can people find you for guitar work and amp recovering? Tolex.
Oh, Instagram.
Dr. Wangcaster.
Instagram. I don't even know the handle, man.
Well, the one's Dr. FrankenFlake, right?
Yeah, one of them's Dr. FrankenFlake. That's what we've been talking.
He's got like 37 ghost profiles that he'll stalk you from.
Yeah, obviously. No, just Dr. FrankenFlake, and my name is just Dr. Frankenflake.
And then Tiki Tourture. Tiki Tourture.
Yeah,
that one?
I think that's Tiki Tourture _NJ. Even though we were the only one.
We just want to be cool like everybody else.
Just looked rad. No, there was another Tiki Tourture. She was a failed Instagram model, and she just wouldn't take her profile down, so we're waiting her out. I reached out to her. I was like, hey, doesn't look like you've posted in 4 years. Do you think
You're
we can
probably
have
fucking
this?
fat and ugly now, so don't worry about it. You don't need that bottle.
You know, I mean, it's not something I wouldn't do, but, not the best.
That's like at JSM Podcast on Instagram is some Just Saying Man podcast. They made one post and they started 3 weeks before we started this.
Oh.
So we're JSM _podcast.
I just started another business called The Scoop NJ. We're picking up dog poop for rich people. Pretty rad. And I want it just The Scoop NJ. But
Does it have to be from a dog?
No.
Oh, okay. Just clarify.
I prefer something more solid.
Okay.
So if you eat fiber, we can talk.
What happens if it's just a bad night drinking?
A little Taco Bell involved.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We can make it work, dude.
All right.
We'll make it work, dude.
Do you have like shovels, or do you like fucking pick up part of the grass with it?
Oh, no. It's like shovels are cool, and we don't use rubber gloves because it's bad for the environment. So we just...
Well, I mean, if you want to come to my house, I got 3 Great Danes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love dogs. No, but we're the Scoop NJ, and apparently, like a couple months before that, there's a comedy troupe trying to be like the Kill Tony thing, and they're called the Scoop. And apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, one of them said the N-word. And now, when you look us up, we're kind of like on the same.
Oh, so
Right?
they're dropping as you're rising.
Hopefully.
Maybe you need to drop the N word too.
Maybe. It is February.
Yeah.
What better place than here? What better time than now?
Oh my god.
All due respect.
Respectfully. Nah, no N-word. It's not nice.
Yeah, it's not nice.
And if you've been listening to this podcast, I'm nice. No N-word.
You're a happy little fella.
Yeah. In my angry little way.
I think you're very cheerful. See?
Yeah.
Stop. I'm going to fucking blush. You made me come.
That's the point, silly.
Yeah.
First time in pot now.
No way. You make people come all the time on this. No, don't you lie to me.
No. Because
We're still trying to figure out how to get people to watch this, let alone come.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm just happy there's people that follow it.
There is a few.
I don't know. I don't even know if I follow it.
Probably
dude.
not. You're
Oh,
so
fucking thanks, guy.
You're such a fucking
serious,
slacker.
dude. I'm serious. I probably don't. I'm terrible at that. I am. I'm so bad at that.
That's terrible.
The social media game, I'm real bad.
We discussed dildos.
But that's fucking annoying. The social media game is annoying.
It is annoying.
It's so bad.
I hate it. I really do. To me, the social media thing is like coming off of stage and the other band going off. It's like the ultimate, like, nice gig, bro. That's what social media is to me. You know, it's like, nice gig, dude. We should play a show together soon.
Yeah.
You know, we're 9 out of 10 times. I'd love to, but you know, it's never gonna fucking happen.
Yeah. True.
You know,
Well, it's like we have like over 1,000 followers on Instagram right now. And
okay,
all the
cool.
time, I'm saying all the time, I'm like, follow us on YouTube because that's where all of our stuff really is.
Trying to monetize
We have like
that
we have
shit?
like 190 on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know what I follow on YouTube. I've got some stuff I follow.
I do too.
You know what I'm really into on YouTube lately?
Tentacle porn.
It's not
I
on
don't think
YouTube,
you're
is
allowed
it?
to.
That's Pornhub.
If it's educational,
Educational tentacle porn. That's the next album from Tiki Tourture.
you're welcome.
There's your doom. No, sorry.
Modular home building. I'm obsessed. You
Okay.
can build a house in 3 days.
Okay.
HVAC and everything. I watch a lot of that on. That's when I quiet the monsters in the head. That's what I watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like your Zen moments.
Yeah, all that stuff. Not a lot of World War II. You know, people getting blown up and shit.
Like hang that girder,
Love
bitch.
it. Love it. Yeah.
Nail that rafter.
Yeah.
You silly son of a
Silly
bitch.
banana.
Oh,
You silly
we're
banana.
going off the rails. Here we go.
What do you guys watch on YouTube?
Golf.
You are so cool.
Jeff is such an old man. It's
Dude,
disgusting.
I don't know what happened.
Dude, he was an old
turned-
man 8 years ago.
Yeah, but I was still in my 30s then.
But now it's official because
Doesn't matter.
all he does is watch golf and play golf. That's it. That's all Jeff does.
Do you play mini golf?
No.
Come get some, you fucking motherfucker.
I will. I'm going to have to get my car and then I can, we can have matches.
My wife and I play 7 matches in different courses every week in the summertime.
Really?
Yep.
Well, in the summer, I like to go.
I painted this nice putters. I've got hula girls on my handle, and I painted it an illegal color. That's another story. And then I painted her a pink one with flamingos on the handle, and then on mine it has the Italian flag. Because how the fuck you doing? And then free Luigi. And then on the top of it, I wrote "Holy cannoli" because every time I get a fucking hole in one, I go "Holy cannoli," you know. And all the children at the fucking course freak out because like I'm a fucking fat creepy dude. And then. Yeah, we have our
Daddy,
things.
he scares me.
Mm-hmm. But no, when we step on the course, I don't know if you know, I curse sometimes. And then,
I wouldn't tell.
yeah, sometimes. So when we step on the course, my wife and I have a thing. There's no cursing on the fucking golf course, right? And we have to wear flat shoes, such as Vans. Okay, no cheating. All right, she cheats on me after golf. Okay. So there's no cheating. There's no smack talk. But we have a way where it's like, you're going to win this one, babe. You're going to do so good. I have so much faith in you. You're going to do great. It gets in her head and she fails miserably. But we do a different course every day of the week whenever we can. We drive all the way to LBI. We drive everywhere to go play mini golf.
I just surveyed that.
Not bad.
Thundering surf.
Yeah. And then
Is it level? Or is there...
and after every game we get ice cream. But only winners get sprinkles. Everyone gets ice cream, but you got to be a winner to get sprinkles.
Okay. Yeah. It's
fair.
I mean, I've
It's
heard
fair.
that in the movie before.
Yeah.
Winners with sprinkles.
Yeah,
I
winners
like
get
that.
sprinkles. Everyone
I make my children travel to some mini golf place with me every year on my birthday. We'd pick a different one every year.
Where do you
They
go?
must love that.
All over the place. Wildwood's got a bunch of good ones, and Ocean City.
Sick ones.
Ocean City's got a couple good
Sick
ones.
ones. Yeah, they're so good. Yeah. I like those mom and pop ones that are kind of falling apart, and then like all of their little squirrels and, you know, stuffed bears and stuff that are out there look like they have like Parkinson's or something. They all have these like deep PTSD eyes where they look like they're staring 5,000 yards ahead of you. Like Smokey the Bear has seen some shit.
He just got fired anyway. But.
Don't go in there.
Yeah, no diversity hires. Sorry, Smokey the Bear. Get the fuck out of here, dude. This is Trump's America. It's a sad day in America when Smokey the Bear lost his job to fucking diversity hire.
Him and Yogi and Boo Boo too.
Oh yeah, Boo Boo for sure. Yogi's Goombots though. He's in.
Wait,
cool.
isn't that the one that steals shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
from the forest ranger. He takes all their food.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
Picnic basket.
He's allowed to be there. He's allowed to do it.
It's a bad portrayal of Italian Americans. It's not good. Worse than The Sopranos. Oh, that's fucked up.
What was wrong with The Sopranos?
What wasn't?
Fucking gabagool.
I'm just asking.
No,
Just
I
making conversation.
love The Sopranos.
Did you?
Love it. All 15 times I watched it all the way through.
How did they come out with a new one? Like it's the prequel?
Are they?
Yeah, it's like his son is going to be him, but at that
He was
age.
great.
Yeah.
He was great. I would like to see that.
Yeah. Well, see. Supposedly making it. I'd like to be on the soundtrack of that.
Yeah, dude, learn how to play guitar.
I know I do.
I'll teach you.
Will you?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
sure.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Totally
I'll
get lessons.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely do that, dude. Great show.
Thanks.
Great show, dude. We gotta play a gig.
So that's what we got to do.
We gotta play a gig together sometime, dude. It'll be sick.
Didn't we? I thought we did.
No.
We didn't?
No, we never played Road Tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to, but then Billy had something going on. Like getting married or something.
Oh, okay. I'm like, are you sure?
No, I think we were supposed to. And gigs, man, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Shit.
I think we played Rope Tree in like 2012,
That's what I just joined.
2013, somewhere in there. It was a long time ago.
Just joined.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Was that the Saint?
Really?
That adds up.
I don't remember that.
You guys are on a fucking poster that I see every time I went to the Saint. I think you guys played with something super lame. It was like Creed or something, or like a Creed cover band or something. It literally, it was like,
Oh, that's cool.
it was something like, no, it wasn't. It was,
I was like, that's
it
cool. I don't
sucked.
even know what you're talking
No,
about.
it sucked.
It was before me. It was before I
It was
joined.
definitely,
the band.
yeah. So it was like on the headliner spot. It was like some band that was not cool. And then it was like name, and then Rope Tree. It must have been when you guys first started or whatever. But I had a Sharpie with me that was like a white one. So I went up there and I was waiting for Billy to notice. And I changed your name to Grope Tree.
Wow.
The Saint was cool.
Yeah. I never saw that. I never.
Good. Well, I figured one of you had to know.
But then again, if it was some like lame ass band thing, I wasn't in the band then. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. it was
Because
bad.
I would remember something like that. I remember the fun bands that were like stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Something torture.
Well, that's easily missed. There was a
Tiki
ton of
Tourture,
stupid
that's
shit
it.
on
Tiki
the
Tourture
level.
sucks.
They're terrible.
Ton of
They had one
stupid
good
shit.
song. They had one good song.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's called Moose Knuckle.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Huh?
Yeah, it was really good.
Good. I'll have to give it a
Pretty offensive.
Really? It's an offensive Tiki Tourture song?
I guess
I don't like it.
I mean, offensive to some.
some fucking Karen.
I'll see you guys later. It's been real. Thanks for the beer.
Thanks for the beer.
Yeah, Tiki Torture fucking sucks, dude.
You guys had that thing. You're kidding? It was fun.
You are terrible.
Oh, dude, I've been drinking
That was
all
two. Yeah, you missed two.
I know.
Not even close, though. I was way off.
Yeah.
I just fucking flung it. You'll get it later
You'll get it.
when you're cleaning. My
Motherfucker.
little cleaning bitch.
Listen, bitch. All right? I don't like your attitude.
It's not nice.
It's Whiskey Monday.
I like that. It's your fucking podcast. Ask me questions so I can go off the rails
I
again.
thought we did ask you questions.
Oh, God.
You want more questions?
Yeah.
All right, let's start wrapping this up.
Why?
Because I want to go home. I'm fucking tired.
No, wait.
So did I really do that bad?
No, we did good.
Shit.
We're over an hour already. We try to keep it under an hour. And that's with a performance. You didn't even do that. So
Is there anything you would like to promote for yourself? You could tell these fine people.
No.
Don't listen to Tiki Torture.
Don't fucking listen to Tiki Torture. It's the guitar player and singer sucks, and the rhythm section is good.
Can we get a copy of Moose Knuckle?
I think you have.
Oh, I do, but can you get it online?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, you can. That's on Spotify, Apple Music, all of them. He's on everything. We pay money for all the stuff. Yeah, that's on the first EP, Title Grave. And now out, fucking, other stuff.
Yeah.
Then,
Well, you said that there was a problem with it. I didn't know if you took it down.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Yeah, fuck these people.
Don't give in.
No, I spent a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah.
I did rewrite the lyrics. A little bit.
Well, that's for live.
No, nobody can understand what I'm saying live anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Dude, the shit I say in between the fucking songs is way worse than what I'm saying.
Can you do that? What the fuck? It always stuck out my head. The mama.
Mama moose, that stupid piece of shit. Yeah. Dude, when we were recording that, our producer Dan over Capacitor Records, Dan Matthews,
Great job, Dan.
he had a liquor delivery guy come in, right? And he was from some sort of Slavic country, and I just happened to have the mic set up, and I was in like the main room because we were just recording vocals, and I was just like, bullshit, right? And the dude knocks on the door, and he ruined the recording. So we let him come in and drop off the liquor and stuff, which is fucking rad. And he's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing in here?" He like talked like some sort of like what you'd imagine like a woodland creature to speak like. But he was very sweet. And we're like, "Oh, we're writing a song called Moose Knuckle right now, or we're singing a song called Moose Knuckle right now." He goes, "Moose Knuckle?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want to try it?" So then we played it for him, and it's like, "Mama Moose Knuckle," and then like he's like, "Oh, okay." So then we played it for him, and he puts half of the headphone on, and he's like, "Moose Knuckle." But like, I just don't have any of the music in the background. I just have a video of him going, "Moose Knuckle." And it's just so deeply ingrained into my heart. I'll have to find it and send it to you. And it's just the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life because he's off time completely. So it's like, "Moose Knuckle! Moose Knuckle!" It was wonderful.
Oh my god.
Damn well not knowing what a moose knuckle is.
I'm sorry?
Damn well not knowing a thing about what a moose knuckle is, Yeah. It's a wrapped up ween in front of your trousers. Yeah, don't listen to Tiki Tourture. It's not good. Garbage music for garbage people.
Wait, I think we've established that.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I should give him the question. His answer would be good.
I know. All right, for our final question, we'll give the same one we give everybody. There's one singular thing you could change about the local music scene. What would it be, and why? Not like a this to that, to lead to that. Just what one singular thing.
Yeah, if there was one thing that I could change about the local music scene.
More Moose Knuckles?
No, there's tons of that.
Less Camel Toe.
No, I love that. Let's get an echo chamber. I think if there was one thing, that's a good fucking question, man. Realistically, no jokes. I think I would bring back the camaraderie, like the true camaraderie, like actually giving a fuck about each other, rather than kind of being in your own camp and being less self-promoting. It almost seems like everybody's kissing somebody's ass, which has always been the thing, right?
Nobody remembers that supporting the scene and promoting the scene helps everybody, including yourself. Exactly. So I miss the camaraderie, because I really would go back and appreciate it a little bit more having seen what I'm doing now. I would definitely make a better point to maybe make some more doubles. I love seeing a split. I love seeing a split with two different bands that don't even sound the same. Yeah. I would love to see more of that. I would love to get Tiki Tourture in a room with a band that's more blues based or like a band that's more like nothing like us, and just like write 2 songs from us and 2 songs from them and cover each other's. Like that would be fucking cool. The camaraderie is kind of there, but it's transparent. It's more fake. And people that name the band after themselves and again, instant gratification. Get rid of that. Yeah.
Fuck that. It's ruining the music scene.
Because it was was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, I saw a picture of the entrance to the old Birch Hill. And it just reminded me of like all the time. I used to be there like every Friday night, every Saturday night. And like so many people that I knew that I would hang out with every time I was there. But I've never seen them anywhere other than there. And it was like but you were like great friends with him while you're there. And I miss that. Like that doesn't happen anymore these days.
You're right. You are right. But yeah, camaraderie. I would definitely up the camaraderie. Things have gotten cliquey. It's always been cliquey, but it got cliquey in a weird way.
Yeah.
Weird fucking way. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah. And better guitar players.
Yeah, we need way more of those.
We do. We need people.
Jeff.
Yeah, we need people taking.
Sit down with Jeff.
Yeah,
No, we need people taking sick leads. It doesn't really happen as much anymore.
it's true.
On the technical
Most people
side.
can't fucking play a 6 lead anymore.
Most people can't improv. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of all the cover bands out there. They're fucking playing that shit note for note because they can't improv.
Yeah, because they're making money.
Well,
That's the thing.
Yeah, they are. But
You know?
is it a job or is it something that you're trying to strive to do better? I mean, I get it. If it's your job and you want to just make money, cool, man.
Why not?
You're on the right
why
right
not?
path.
You're not
But
hurting anybody. Except
I
for
mean,
the scene.
I don't know too many
Here, you
people
can take the
that's
rest of
like people that like wanted to learn how to play guitar. There's two things: you want to be fucking famous, and you want to fuck a bunch of chicks.
Yeah.
You know, so
I don't
it's
mind
like,
either one.
oh, both sound great, but it's like that's gone now. It's just like, well, I want to make money or learn this song perfectly note for note.
Yeah.
Where that's an
If you want to fuck a
accomplishment.
bunch of
I don't-
chicks, play drums.
I don't know. They're fucking idiots, drummers.
Yeah.
We just take them out left and right. Mine and Jeff's projects, we've blown through so many drummers, just career ending things.
You know, are the drummers you guys play with is the last to respond to any text message whatsoever?
No, that's Jeff.
Yeah, that's me. So it's a guitar player thing.
I don't know. Any drummer I've ever played with, it's just like any group text, they're just like completely vacant. Happens. I wouldn't want to talk to me either. You guys have done well.
We try.
It looks like
We
it.
try.
You guys look like you've tried. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm not easy. I'm sorry.
I thought it was pretty easy.
That's good. We're good.
Once I get in the van, it'll be even easier.
That's what she said.
Keep it greasy so it goes down easy. Frank Zappa, baby.
All right. Well, thanks again to our sponsor, Metaphorican Brewery,
This is very good.
and Swing Graphics down on LBI. And Jeff, go fuck yourself.
I will.
Where's my sound, man? Thanks again, man. We're out.